Now, in a shocking video taken at the Atteridgeville Police Station, officers refused to help a woman who's allegedly been attacked. The woman can be heard asking to report the matter, but the officers refused to assist her. A male officer actually accuses her of being drunk, and two female officers also ignore her pleas for help. Take a look.
Please repeat that. What again? I don't need your service. I am coming to you crying at gender-based violence. You are telling me I don't need your service. Ow, am I drunk?
Letabo Mabena is in that video. She is hoping that the officers who ridiculed her will answer for their non-action. I spoke to her earlier.
I went to the Atteridgeville Police Station as it is closer to where the establishment is. I got there, I found the two ladies that were in the video. I then explained my case to them. I was with my friends, and then they said I must go sit over there by the benches, and then a van will come by and we'll go to the establishment together. I sat down, and about 2 minutes later, the guy that is in the video, he came by and then he called me. I went to the counter and he said to me he can't do anything about it because it happened at a place where alcohol is sold. So then I asked him, if then I was at a place that sells alcohol, does it mean that I'm not supposed to get help? And then he said to me, you're even speaking in English, I can't help you. And I'm like, okay, I came here crying for help and you guys can't help me. Okay, please find somebody that will help me. Then he went to one of the back officers. He came back with a piece of paper and then he said, call this number. And I'm like, okay, what's your name so that I can actually report that you were not helpful to me. Then he took that piece of paper and then he threw it in the bin. And then he said, you don't need my help. That's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to take that video.
Yeah.
And then those two ladies stood there. They just lost. They didn't do anything. So I asked one of the ladies, what's this guy's name so that I can report it? And then the one with the cap. And then she replied and said to me, please don't bore me. And I'm like, wow, is that how you actually treat me? And then, I took the video. So the video happened at the end of the altercation that we had.
And you got no help at all in the end?
No, I didn't get any help. I was told that I should go home and come back the following day when I'm sober. And I'm like, okay, how do you guys prove that I am actually drunk? Me being at an establishment which sells alcohol doesn't mean that I actually consumed alcohol. So I'm like, okay, can you use a breathalyzer on me then? And then he refused.
Yeah. What were they busy doing? Because it looked like they were talking to each other and were ignoring you. Or were they busy with other cases that were, needed desperate attention?
No, they weren't doing anything. When I got there, the two ladies were just sitting and folding their arms. The guy was having coffee. Oh, and then they said to me they only had one van available for the night, which will only work for more important cases.
And have you been able to seek any help from any other police station at all?
Only now, after the video went viral, that they tried to get hold of me to solve this whole situation.
Is this the Atteridgeville Police Station?
Yes, yes.
So how are they helping you now? And have their managers actually spoken to you about this conduct at all?
She said she's the spokesperson, the communications manager. She called me earlier today saying that the commissioner wanted to speak to me and asked when I can come in. I told her that I'll be available to come into the station tomorrow, but she never got back to me as in regards with times and all that.